What's up, guys? This segment originally started on our podcast as the Delusional Fan of the Week. I want to move it over sometimes and make it its own video, its own short video. A little bit about the birth of this segment. It came about on our podcast. Make sure if you enjoy this, you go subscribe here on YouTube, but go check out the Scarlet and Grape podcast. There you go. It looks like that. The displays picture you'll see when you find us in iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, whatever you use, it'll be there. Download, subscribe to that as well. And it's a great show. It's a great Ohio State show. But we had a segment on there called Delusional Fan of the Week because we always, have these Michigan fans. And Michigan is a blue-collar, blue blood program that has been down for a while and never made it back. And Harbaugh, while I agree he was the right hire 5-6 years ago, he's not panned out, and he is not elite. We could see it after a few years. Everyone except Michigan fans, and they're slowly coming around. But for years, they've been saying things like, we own the Big Ten. We're this, we're that. We're going to be so good. We own the North. We are the Alabama of the North, and so on and so forth. So for this segment, we're going to poke fun at that. This segment whittled away for a while because Ryan Day and Urban Meyer had the fan base so demoralized that they quit barking off of the mouth, even in the offseason. But this season, they started a little bit, we got Cam Newton at quarterback. And they do silly things like run their mouths and never back it up. And they make revenge tour t-shirts, which are very comfortable, by the way. And for the 2018 Revenge Tour, we know how that ended with a 62-39 smackdown at Ohio State, and the gap between the programs seems to be getting further and further apart. So we want to get into a take from the fan base that we find online and point out the delusion. This week, I'm not going to get into exact Twitter handles, but display name Queen Isabella. This is what they have to say. I am really tired of people talking about Harbaugh being vulnerable. 3 11-win seasons in his first 5 years. Yes, we have to figure out how to beat OSU. If you fire Harbaugh, who the heck you think can replace him? He is a Super Bowl coach, and his players love him. First of all, there's so many layers to this. This is a good one. This is a good delusional one that we haven't had in a while. I almost wonder if they're trolling, but I don't think they are. It's like, first off, they're dead wrong. 3 11-win seasons, 0. He has had 0 11-win seasons. It's like you're so delusional. You believe in the program and your guy so much that you're just going to not learn how to count or read. Like, I'm sure this person can count and read and is intelligent, but you see how the delusion just makes you manufacture things in your mind that just aren't true. And most of the delusion from the Michigan fan base has come from this ideal, not that the program can be great, but that Harbaugh's great. If you believe in the program and believe in the tradition and believe it can be awesome again, that's one thing. You should believe that as a fan. But to think Jim Harbaugh's the guy to do it, when he has shown you over and over, he absolutely cannot. And today they just lost to Indiana. Not a close, little upset game. They were pretty much, as I saw a little bit of the game and was able to watch the score, I was out doing things. They were handled by Indiana. Handled. Shoved around. It seems to lead throughout the entire game. Indiana. And I don't think Indiana's awful by any means. I think a good team, but if Harbaugh's the guy, why is your program going downward and Indiana's going upward? Harbaugh's not the guy. He's never been the guy. And we've been telling you this for years. And you kept saying, no, it ain't what it is. I know you see him stinking it up, but, and now you just made up 3 11-win seasons. He's had 0 11-win seasons. He's had some 10-win seasons, which is good, not blue blood good. So you have to call him what he is. A good coach who's very prone to down years. A good coach who can have some great years, maybe not anymore though, who the game seems to be taking off and leaving, who seems to not be able to run a program very well. No, I don't hear that the players love him. Transfers, sitting out, Shea Patterson not showing up for optional workout. Players love him. Would you love a man that walks around with hot dogs in his pockets and takes them out and eats them? Look that story up. Nobody loves playing for up there. Would you? You got to put up with all the shenanigans. And then for what? For 8-9 wins? For 9-win Jim? Who you going to have replace him? Anybody can go lose to Indiana. You should worry about who you're going to find next, but for $8 million, Indiana should be an afterthought. This is not the first time Michigan's had trouble with them either. First time they've lost to them, but not the first time they've had trouble. Jim Harbaugh is not the guy, but please keep believing he is. Keep making this stuff up. That was his outright lie. 3 11-win seasons. It's like when people, I'm not getting political here, but you know people you disagree with in politics and they just come out with an outright lie. You can tell me he's done some good things, this, that, and the other. But when you just lie, it's like, dude, stop lying, bro. Keep lying to yourself if you want. The guy's not great, never been great. Good way to describe him, a has-been, never really was. He had a few runs. I don't know if he was ever elite. He's certainly not anymore. 3 11-win seasons from Queen Isabella. That is your delusional fan of the week. Michigan fans, please keep them coming because I have a lot of fun with this.